Let's go, guys. We have another game here. This time, long time no see. We haven't cast a LoueMT game for a while, and he's playing Order of the Dragon in the color pink. His opponent, playing as the Japanese in the color purple, is Vlad the Sad, also known as Demu from Team Liquid. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. We are in 4 lakes, and this is gonna be a good one. Now, we haven't seen many Order of the Dragon games. I'm trying to find some, so I'm glad I found this one. Let's see how Order of the Dragon does in water, because technically their villagers are stronger. I don't think their fishing ships are, but this is a map that you cannot ignore, you know. You cannot ignore water. Yeah, they're just fishing boats. Well, anyway, Vlad the Sad. I like this nickname a lot. Demu, it's a guy who I like how he plays Japanese. It's one of the most exciting matches I have ever seen. It's with him playing the Japanese, just because he have a very defensive style, and I don't know. I don't really know how to explain his style. It's just the way he plays. It's like very methodical. He's a methodical guy. Like, everything is planned, and he doesn't panic for anything. You have seen him like losing almost all his landmarks. He's like chilling. It's like, no worries, we will get back into the game. And this is a guy who, indeed, he does get back into the game. This is a guy who fights until the very end. He doesn't surrender very easily. It's gonna be a tough one for Louis. So these guys, both of them, are just gonna go for the water, you know? Not gonna be attacking. Usually Demu is not the kind of guy that you see going for a Dark Age aggression. That I can tell. Like, anytime I watch his stream, he's not a guy who usually go for a Dark Age, you know, Tower Rush or things like that. It's a guy who, you know, looks not offensive, but he is. So he's gonna stay in his base for a while. Meanwhile, Order of Dragon, not a problem with that. You know, as long as you let me go to Castle Age, I think we are having a good time. Gonna get Regni's Cathedral, get those relics, you know, same as the Holy Roman Empire. But, you know, not as effective as the Holy Roman Empire. Already putting some villagers on gold, meaning should be able to gather enough resources to age up really soon. Now, the Japanese does have the advantage here because their fishing boats are cheaper. Therefore, you need less villagers on wood to sustain the production of those fishing ships. And, of course, you can get enough of them. You can have a very fast age up. Probably Japanese is one of the best civilizations in hybrid maps. Now, the question is, are we gonna see the Shinobis, the ninjas? Or are we gonna see the crew storehouse? And indeed, it's gonna be the Shinobis. It's gonna be the Koka Township. It's gonna throw a Shinobi and try to, you know, sabotage the buildings here. Now, we have seen Demu playing with the Shinobis really well. He does have amazing micro skills. I mean, he's a RTS legend, right? Let's see if this is gonna be the case here. Because you're technically giving up farms. You're giving up a lot of resources. It's... How many farms you're getting? 1, 2, 3, 4... I think you're getting 12 farms. That's almost 1,000 resources you're giving up if you want to go for the Shinobis. So you better make it count. So let's see if that happens. I can chapel here, next to the wood line. I would love to have this spot here, next to the deer. But anyway, not so much a big of a deal, I guess. Not so much. These are the professionals, you know. I'm just a comedian here. I'm just a clown. These guys know what they do. Couple of Shinobis already there. Now, the first one I think is cheap, is free. The next one is gonna cost you. Like, the free trial is already there. If you like it, you can continue buy them if you want. Pretty much like that. Looks like Demu villager wants to build a dock here, but the galley is already here, and looks like the villager will go down. It's a very well played for Louis. Already age up, immediately have enough resources to build a galley and protect his side of the lake. Now keep in mind there's other lakes here. Let's see if Demo plan to go for his lake or try to invade Louis' lake. The same as Louis. Alright, Shinobis will be out very soon. Already here actually. Looks like he's going for the other lake. He won't be finding anything here. But these villagers are very far from the town center, so they're gonna get denied for sure. Shinobi taking down the wolf. Amazing job. And now you see the archer here. Looks like Louis is ahead on everything he sees. Looks like he saw the Shinobi here, but he didn't know exactly where he was, but he found another one. Now gilded archers will do a great job against those Shinobis. They do have like the same damage. I think they do have one more damage than regular archers. Yeah, they do. But they do attack fast. Look at that. This is a guy who has no time to lose. It's like Shinobis. 5 on the field. Oh my god. Guys, we're back with the Shinobi era. That's how it's gonna be. The Shinobi era is here. Sabotage building already there. So he won't be able to put any fishing ships at the moment. Especially the galley. Now the galley is patrolling here, so for now his legs are safe. Wheelbarrow just coming for Louis. Let's take a look at the income per minute now. See how these guys are doing. A lot of fishing ships here. That's a good thing about the Japanese. You don't need much wood to get those fishing ships. Scout. Telling everyone what he sees. A little bit of gossip is good for you. And looks like the galley will go out in 3 seconds. Looks like he won't be able to take it down. Unfortunately, the galley is out, and those Shinobis do take quite a fair amount of damage from those ships. Remember, they have 0 armor for everything. They basically went out in pajamas, so, you know, they're very squishy. It's like, he takes down one Shinobi. He's kiting. He's going back where the galley is. And it's gonna damage the Shinobis again. Let's take a look at Blood. The sad vision. Already having ships in both lakes. Both players without an enemy dock inside their own lake, so they're gonna be having a very good economy soon. We're gonna see a castle age coming very soon for the Japanese, as well as the Order of the Dragon. He's actually going for it. Have a lot of units. Looks like the production of Shinobis have stopped. The product is not as good as the trial version, so we're just gonna keep it like that. And just like that, well, it technically, what Demu did, he forced his opponent to go archers. The thing is, he didn't spend that much on archers, so he's not way behind. Kind of like these guys are kind of like mirroring each other. They're both aging up at the same time. Looks like Shinobis will find other archers here. Shinobis will find their nemesis. And it's just right here. The arrows. You see how beautiful this water is? Reminds me of Cancun. Have you been to Cancun? It's beautiful beaches in Mexico where they you have the nicest colors. They look like a painting here. Highly recommend you to go. floating gate finish, as well as the Regnis Cathedral, which means Yoroshiro will be in place. For disable, we're gonna see Mount Samurai on the field. We're gonna see the same coming from Louis. It's gonna be the Gilded Knight, 3 stables out there. Now, this guy's gonna take some time to go out, so let's see how the Gilded Knight does against those Mount Samurais. First knight already out. We already see 2 out in the field, 2 more coming. It's not gonna take long, only 12 seconds for each knight. It's gonna be able to grab the first relic. And all the relics are here, actually. All the relics are here. And it's gonna be very easy for them to just have an area where you can have your Mount Samurai there to gather those relics, which essentially will leave Louis without any relic for him. Only 1 potentially. Because at this point in the game, Demu has the advantage on the military. Like, he may not have the numbers yet, but those archers are not gonna be doing much to those knights. And he has the shinobi, they're helping him. And as you can see, the Gilded Knight has to go back home. Now, this is a really tough spot for Louis, definitely. Definitely a tough spot. Now, Gilded Knights still with very low numbers. Like, that's the problem with the Yoroshiro here in the stable. You get those Mount Samurai really fast. Looks like Louis will be grabbing this relic, and then we're just gonna let him have it. It's like, you can have 1, I can have 4 of them. Another one coming home for Demu. Looks like there is only 2 left here to grab, and looks like he's gonna get them. Onimusha's out there for Demu as well. And a priest from Louis is gonna grab that relic, but he's not gonna going back from home. I think he's a little bit lucky. No, he's not lucky. He was lucky. But, you know, not anymore. Wololo attempt? I don't think it's gonna happen. A single Wololo here will, you know, having those Mount Samurai working for you will completely change the outcome of the game. But not today, guys. Not today. Looks like Louis will stay only with 1 relic. And the Regnis Cathedral. Cathedral with our relics. I mean, you can tell how fast the army of Demu is growing. Not only because he has the Yoroshiros on it. He's a guy who loves to put Yoroshiros on the production buildings and then having very little production buildings to make the job done. And he also has the fishing boats, so the fishing boats just give him so much food per minute. And both players have the fishing ships working for them. And no kind of attempt for denying the fish has been made, so they are both having very good economy in terms of food. Now, Gilded Knight numbers are starting to increase, as well as crossbow numbers, which are really good for you. Now let's see if this is an army that can take back those relics. Because those relics are gonna be in 1 place. Unlike the Order of the Dragon, where they can put them on the outpost, these relics are gonna be placed here. And potentially, you can burn this down, take the relics, and basically steal from them. That's technically stealing, right? I mean, this is technically not. I mean, I got there first, and that's not stealing. That's mine, my property. But if you go there and kill, take down the monastery, and then you take the relics, that's technically stealing, right? Looks like Louis will have to... We'll just have to go for those sacred sites if he wants to get something out of those priests. That's a big number of samurais and Onimushas. Holy crap. Holy crap. Mount Samurai being the tank damage. This is... Oh my god. This combo is unbeatable. Monk Samurai on the field. Bannerman buffing everyone, even the Onamushas. And just like that, a gilded army it's just gone. He's back to 15 military units, which 3 of them are crossbows, and 1 of them is a gilded knight. Look at that double gate, man. Beautiful thing to witness. You cannot just fight here, and them is just pumping units. Like, you know, his food economy, it's really good. He's gonna get the Yoroshiro Kazana. It's not gonna happen. Louis taps out. Well played by these 2 players. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.